What's good, athletes? It's your boy Keiko and I'm back with another video. I haven't posted on this channel in 2 months, and honestly, in the past 2 months, a lot has changed. As y'all know, this coronavirus stuff is going on, so first and foremost, I just want to wish you guys the best. Hope your family and everybody is safe. Make sure y'all listen to whatever y'all state is being on, if y'all on lockdown or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm in California right now. We're locked down. We can't really go out the house and everything like that. With that being said, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Like, I had no intentions in posting on this channel pretty much anymore, you know what I'm saying? This is like my second channel. My main channel is Keiko Baby, KCOBABY. If you want to subscribe to it, kind of see how my lifestyle is. I do vlogs and everything on there. That's like my baby over there, you know what I'm saying? And this is really a second channel because this was more centralized on another thing that I love, which is football. I know you guys were looking forward to seeing how my semi-pro season went. I know you guys were looking forward to the recruiting videos and everything like that. And in the next few videos, I'm going to be explaining everything that's going on between me and football right now. And I don't want to leave you guys hanging. One thing I was starting to notice is that a lot of you guys were hitting me on social media asking me for recruiting help. And I would kind of like push things to the side because I am focusing on my other channel as well. But then I realized I'm turning into a person that I told myself I wasn't going to be. You know, going through the high school ranks and college ranks for football, I was counted out a lot. A lot of coaches did me wrong. A lot of people said they were going to help me and didn't end up helping me. And I don't want to become that to you guys. So yes, I'm going to continue to help you guys to get recruited and everything like that. You guys have to take your recruiting in your own hands as well. This video right here is going to give y'all some more insight as far as getting recruited and everything like that. Today we're going to be talking about preferred walk-on and walk-on opportunities at colleges. Now, before we get into everything, I'm going to tell you the difference between the two. A preferred walk-on is somebody, say they were coming up out of high school, they sent their film to a college coach, right? The coach might see it and be like, dang, he's pretty talented, but we don't have any scholarships yet. Or he may see it and be like, yeah, he seems like he could probably play here, but he's got to develop a little bit more. So then he may call back or email back and be like, yeah, we'll offer you a preferred walk-on spot. That's what a preferred walk-on is. A regular walk-on is somebody that, say they enroll at a college, that college football team is holding like a tryout or something, and then they try out and get on. Now, I don't know why a preferred walk-on and walk-on is so looked down upon. A lot of people, you know, they'll be prideful and they'll be like, no, I don't want to be no walk-on. Like, I ain't no walk-on. A lot of players that got scholarships, they look at walk-ons like, oh, he's a scrub. He ain't nothing. Some of the best players in the league right now are walk-ons. What you got to realize about football is, besides all the rankings, whatever a coach says and all of that, it all matters about your belief and how much you're going to work towards it. Because I've seen with my own eyes, if you believe in yourself and work hard, you can literally achieve any goal that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether you came in as a scholarship player or as a walk-on. Now, being a walk-on, there is some disadvantages. One disadvantage is, you know, you're already pretty much counted out. The reason I know so much about, you know, walk-ons and everything like that is because I myself was a walk-on at Indiana State University. Coming out of high school, my coaches told me to look towards D3 and NAIA schools, maybe some D2. And I talk about belief so much, but I honestly didn't believe in myself much either, just because I heard that all the time. But the person that believed in me most was my dad. And he actually helped me during the recruiting process to get to the top of the line. Because there was times where I was just like, oh, I'm going to just go with a smaller school, whatever, you know, where I feel safe. But in order to grow in life, you got to be uncomfortable sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Push yourself to the highest standard. If you get an opportunity to be a walk-on, you're probably going to have to work harder than everybody else. Even if you're a preferred walk-on, like even if you were recruited to come there as a walk-on, you're still going to have to work harder than everybody else. I promise you, if you show a coach that you work harder than everybody else on that field, there's going to be one coach that likes you. There's going to be one coach that likes you. And what's weird is some coaches hate a person that works super hard. Because especially if that coach don't believe in you and he sees you working harder than his star player, like, it's going to make him mad. But I guarantee you, you will find at least one coach that will admire your hard work. That was one thing that I always brought to my game. I was, you know, not so much gifted skill-wise. You know, I always had to work a lot harder than everybody else. And, you know, at that time when I was really going through it and I was so focused on football, I had no problem with working hard. And after becoming a walk-on, I actually found some coaches that actually, you know, ended up liking me because the way I worked and everything I did. It may not be like this at every school, but honestly, another disadvantage you may feel as being a walk-on is you may feel like you're an outcast. Just because of NCAA rules, some of the other players that are on scholarship, they're going to get a few more perks than you would as a walk-on, like a free meal at the dining hall. I don't know about every school, but I know at least at Indiana State when I went there, there was some disadvantages there because some of the players would get like a free meal, they would get a stipend. I wouldn't get nothing, you know what I'm saying? If you believe in yourself, you work hard and keep your head down and don't worry about all that outside stuff, I promise you, you will end up successful. Just because you come in as a walk-on does not mean you can't get a scholarship. Honestly, being at a walk-on position, that should put a chip on your shoulder. If you have ever been a player that's been counted out, was told no, was said you can't play at this level, remember all the things they told you when you get that walk-on spot and use that as fire. Use that as motivation. I guarantee a lot of you guys know this as football players, that sometimes the really talented guys, they're never really motivated. They just do it because they're good. They're never really motivated to get better and better. But it's always some guys that aren't that talented and they have to work their way up there and work very hard. They always got this type of motivation. Honestly, I'd rather be a player that has to work hard any day than just a talented guy that doesn't have to do nothing. Yes, sometimes the talented guys get all the flair and everything like that, but I'm telling you, if you work hard, one day it will all pay off. So if you're out here sending emails to college coaches, if you're out here following them on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and you're messaging them, and they message back and say, well, yeah, we checked you out, and I think you could come in here and be a walk-on. Or if you're already in college right now, maybe you're in college and, you know, you always wanted to continue playing football, but you thought you weren't good enough. Find out when that tryout is. Find out when that tryout is. Use that opportunity. Because I've seen plenty of players that were too prideful to take a walk-on spot. And they were like, no, I'd rather go D2 where I got this full offer rather than just be a walk-on at a D1. Knowing that their dream was D1, but since they're so prideful, they just want to go to the D2 school where it's a sure shot. You feel me? I did the same thing. Coming out of high school, I committed to Savannah State. Then I decommitted, and I went to an NAIA in Florida. You know why? Because I felt more comfortable. I was like, oh, this is the level they told me I should play at. Then I'm going to play at there. You know what I'm saying? Mistake. You feel me? Like I said, I had my dad to push me to go to D1, and it ended up working out. So keep doing the same things that you're already doing to get recruited by sending emails, following these coaches on social media, getting your highlight tape to them, creating your own type of highlight tape. Do those same things, but when a coach replies back and asks if you're ever interested in the walk-on position, don't just shoot that to the side. Don't shoot that to the side. Keep that opportunity there, because there's nothing wrong with being a walk-on. I can tell you that from personal experience. I really just wanted to get on here and kind of explain that to you guys, because like I said, I'm getting a lot of DMs asking for recruiting help, which I am going to help you guys get recruited and everything like that. I just am only one person. This is the first at making videos like this because there's multiple ways to get to a school and play college football other than just scholarships, bro. Like, a scholarship, yes, it's nice to have your school pay for it, but I'm telling you, there's multiple ways. And I just wanted to bring you guys this information. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Follow me on IG, man. I'm going to keep posting on this channel, man. I can't leave y'all hanging. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, sir.